Hey, I'm gonna make this a really short video. So, I tried to dye my hair red twice. 2 attempts. This was the second attempt. But the first attempt, I did. I was just going into it. I had no idea what I was doing. So, I went to Hot Topic and I bought 2 things. I bought Manic Pillar Box Red hair dye. And I only used this much, and I have pretty thick hair. I don't know. And I was doing like my whole head, including this spot, which I ended up not doing. But, so I only used about 3/4 of this, but here. So I bought their whiteout bleach, and here's the conditioning toner. It worked really well. I didn't buy enough bleach for my hair, so I tried to bleach it, and then when I ran out, I had also bought in the splat dye from like a Rite Aid or whatever, and it's called Luscious Raspberries. And, like, it looks like a good red and everything. Like, it looks fine, but I heard a lot of bad reviews on it, and I really didn't want to screw around with it, so I just went to Hot Topic and bought Manic instead, and I was like, I'll keep this for emergencies. So then I did that, and then, so I used the bleach that came in this box. That is terrible bleach. The whiteout, though, the whiteout bleach from Hot Topic, it works perfectly, but I didn't buy enough, so it didn't work. And use the conditioning toner, because I hear a lot of people don't use it, but it helps a lot. And so then I put this in, and the Pillar Box Red, and it ended up coming out like a bright orange. Like, it was really gross looking, and like I kind of liked it for a little while, but then my roots started growing out, and I haven't re-bleached my hair since at all. So then I heard a bunch of people saying Sally's Beauty Supply, so I went there. And the first place I went, the girls were really mean, they were really rude, and they had no idea what they were talking about, but don't get me wrong, Sally's Beauty Supply is a great place to go. I live in LA, and so I went there, and this one store I went to, they only had like little highlight bottles, and they were like, oh, you'll probably need like 5. And then when I went to leave, because I didn't want to purchase 5 bottles, they were like, oh, well, you could probably use 2. They were like that big. So I was like, no thanks. So I just went, and I went to a different Sally's Beauty Supply, which the girls there were really helpful. They knew a lot, and they were really nice, and they had more products. Like, they were bigger. Like, they have the same products generally, but they had bigger bottles. So I went to the back, because I knew I wanted 30 Vol Cream Developer. So I got that. Oh, this is Clear Developer. Never mind. So I got this. It was like $3, $3.95 or something. So it's a really good price, and I only used like to there. So I think I have like 3 more dyes in it or whatever. And then I bought 2 bottles. This is the hair dye to go if you're dyeing it red. They don't have other bright colors or anything, but they're good. And this is Color Brilliance Ion Medium Intense Red Blonde. And it's really good. And that's what it is right there. And it's Ion and Color Brilliance. And so I just took this and I squeezed it all into a bottle. I didn't measure anything. Don't get me wrong, I'm not really big on following directions. So I took some of this, the Clear Developer, and I poured it into like the container, and I mixed it around. I actually used a pen, and I just mixed it around. I put gloves on. I had my friend put it at my roots, because you always have to start at your roots, and then we ran out, but I had bought 2. So then I just mixed another one. Again, I only used like that much, I think. Like, listen to it, it's still really full. So then I mixed another one really quick, and I had my friend do the rest of my head, because I'm really bad at like even bright colors. So I had her do it, and then I waited for a little while. I waited actually, I think 55 minutes, because I'm really terrified, like, because the last time it came out orange, I was scared. So that's what happened, and it worked really well for me. And this is the finished product. I dyed it on Sunday. It's Wednesday, so you can tell it works really well. My roots were probably up to here, so they were probably like half an inch to half an inch. And that's when I was like, hey, I need to re-dye my hair. But if you don't have to like bleach the tips. Everybody's like, oh, you have to bleach your roots, blah blah, or it won't hold. That's not true. If you use 30 Vol Cream or Clear Developer, whichever, I don't know the difference. I use these 2 products, and I dyed my hair red. Now, I'm not saying don't go with Manic Panic, because I didn't actually mix this with Clear Developer. I was supposed to do that, I think, and I didn't. So that's where I went wrong on that. Manic Panic is a really great dye. They have a lot of colors, and I'd say they're probably the least fading color. My best friend, she dyes her hair with their products like all the time. She actually just went blonde from like a green, and so their products are really good. And I know a lot of people who use Manic Panic, and I've never heard anything bad. Splat. I've heard it works really well. It comes out with like bright colors, but you have to keep up with it a lot, and so that's why I didn't really want to use it. Plus, I don't know if it's the red that I was looking for, because it's like, I don't know, it just looks like blood. And so I was like, I don't know if I want to use this entirely. So, like, I don't know. It didn't, for me, that's not the red I wanted. So I didn't use this. And now I'm getting it everywhere on me. That's like really great. Okay. Well, all in all, that's my story. I now have bright red hair. Go to Sally's Beauty Supply. Go to Hot Topic. They both have really good bleaches. I used a powder bleach both times, and the only bleach that I've ever had a problem with is the splat bleach, and that's it. So the whiteout bleach is really good. I've heard bleaches from Sally's are good. This is just a simple, like, back of the store, simple product. It's Salon Care 30 Extra Lift Ball. It's a clear, stabilized formula. I don't know. It was like $4. This was like $4.50 or $4.95 or something. They're really cheap, but they really get the job done, and they're really good. So I wanted to do a little thing on it because it actually saved my hair. And I went from black, like fading black, to this, and this is the hair dye on my finger. Didn't get a gross, nasty cut. So yeah, that's what I did. So good luck, you guys, if you're dyeing your hair red. It's kind of difficult, and have patience. Patience is a virtue.